A girl who is keen in developing her knowledge and exposing herself with her colorful thoughts and colorful UI UX visuals.
वी सच में आपसे ये संसार आकर्षक हुआ है.
Let's welcome our speaker of the day, Miss Riya Mishra, co-founder Studio Lama Bangalore, to the dais to share her story with her co-founder.
आइए दीप, मंच आपका इंतजार कर रहा है.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and the stage is all yours.
Hello everyone. Hello, good evening and namaste, and thank you so much for inviting me. I loved it.
Hello, I am co-founder of Studio Lama.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together.
Hi everyone, this is Harsh here.
And we are the co-founders of Studio Lama, a design and development studio based out of Bangalore. So basically, we help other companies in designing their products. We provide software products. We help in redesigning them, developing them, and providing to our clients. So, you want to say something about Studio Lama? Okay, cool. So, I feel there are many aspiring entrepreneurs in and around us who believe in their ideas, who dream to make something big and make a difference. But sometimes it happens that they are scared, or they don't take the first step, or if they take that step, then also sometimes they quit. So to all those people, I would like to share my journey. If my story could make a 1% motivation in your life, I would be very happy to share that. So I come from a very small town, a very small city named Balia in eastern UP. And it's a very small yet so popular in the history. Growing up, I realized that people in my city tend to invest more on male child education, and they try to prioritize more on male child education, while girls are mostly wedded after they do their schooling, like 10th or 12th. So however, I was fortunate enough that my parents always encouraged me for studies. Also, I was good in studies in my school. I consistently scored good marks, which made my parents encourage more towards getting into an engineering college, getting placed into IIT. Despite my best efforts, I couldn't clear IIT, and that was my first failure. So now IIT is not done. I don't know what to do, but yeah, I still gathered all my guts, all my courage, and started applying for other colleges. I got selected by one of the college, which was SRM University in Chennai. Now, I was in UP, that to a very small tier 3, I can't say city, it's a very small town. Coming from there, and I had to go to Chennai, which was like going to other part of the country, and that too from such a small place. But my parents still supported me. They sent me here in Chennai, which was a very big deal, and also very big decision for my parents, because they know that there wasn't anyone to help me if anything could go wrong, if I'm not able to pursue it, or whatever could my decision. But still they helped me. And after coming to Chennai, I knew that now I have come so far, far as in distance far. So I'll have to do everything to give them back, to make my parents proud for how they have supported me all my life. So I enrolled in computer science and engineering, which was the widely regarded course of engineering even till now, because that's the course which provides most of the jobs in India. And so I took CSE. I had no knowledge of coding, no programming knowledge. I didn't know what they teach in colleges. I was really unaware of it. And still, I tried my best. I tried my best to get a job by the starting of fourth year. I got a job in a data science company. It was a very good job. It was a high package job, high paying job. Still, I wasn't satisfied because this wasn't something which I wanted. This was something which my parents dreamed of. They wanted me to see there, they wanted me to see doing a job or being in a company, being independent, stand on my own feet. So these things were my parents' dream, that wasn't mine, and I wasn't happy there. So I thought, why not try something new? I have a job in my hand. Anyways, by the end of fourth year, I'll have to go for that job. So why not do something? And I was searching for so many things. What could I do? Because that was the only thing which I studied in my college, and I didn't know anything apart from that. So at that moment, Harsh came into picture. So Harsh is my school friend. We have been friends since childhood. He knew each and everything about me. He's also senior to me. So by that time, he was already doing a job. And he suggested me that why don't you go for UX? And I was like, I was totally unaware of it. I didn't know what is UX because that wasn't something which was taught in college. So he said that let's give it a shot. If it's good, then maybe you'll have a better career option, or you can try something else also. So I thought, okay, why not? So I was I started learning UX. And you won't believe I loved it. So it's actually one part of UX, which is user experience. And user experience is nothing but how you experience anything and everything. Like how your chair is, it could be round, it could be flat, it could be like how you experience it, how you drink with your cup, anything. So it's the basic experience. So I loved it. This was one part. The second part involved designing and creativity. This was something which I was doing since I was 4. And when I got to know about this, I really loved it. So this became my passion. And I started learning more and more. In the same time, I was learning UX, we also tried of so many startup options. We tried of t-shirt printing, we tried of digital marketing, we tried of so many different options, but nothing happened. We went for UX, I went for designing, I got an internship. Luckily, I got an internship when I was in 4th year. And after I did my internship, COVID happened. Like the worst thing happened. So I got COVID. I was hospitalized for COVID for a week. When I was hospitalized, at the same time, my mother broke her leg, and she was having surgery in another hospital. I was suffering from COVID in a government hospital, and there were so many things which were going wrong at the same time. After I came from hospital, I went straight to my mother. I saw her. She got discharged after a week. I had to be there for her for like next 2 months. And that's how my 3 to 4 months of COVID went, or I could say of 2020 went off. I passed my BTech, and just after I recovered, my mother recovered, I straight came back to Chennai. Because I know this is the time, if I don't move out, if I don't push myself, if I stay at home, nothing is going to happen. I'll have to do that job which I've got in my campus placement, and I didn't want to. So, and I don't have any second option here. So I came to Chennai. I started looking for jobs. I was applying for 50 jobs a day, and I was getting rejected at all of them. because this was a new stream. I had no experience in it. It wasn't a campus placement, and no one was ready to take a fresher during the COVID time. So I wasn't getting a job, and on the other hand, I had to drop my campus placement offer, which was a very high package job, and with a good company, with a nice post. So I didn't know. I was contemplating so many times what to do, what not to do. But even that, but I knew that I had to follow my passion. I can't do that job every day for the next 3 to 5 years, and then I could move to another thing. So I had to drop it, and I chose to drop it there. So after dropping, now I had no other option, and I started to looking for jobs. Yeah, like I said, I was applying for 50 jobs a day and getting rejected from all of them. So with that, I also thought that if I don't do anything now, maybe I lose my knowledge, maybe I lose my expertise. There are many worse things which can happen. So I started doing freelancing. I started taking projects from friends on so many social media platforms like LinkedIn, and there are so many others. And also, I started making connections with on social media and offline also. So because I knew that if I have to move forward, I have to make connections with people. If people know me, then only they can provide me work. They will ask me for any kind of service. For that, people has to know about me. So I started taking some freelance projects, and this was the main time when me and Harsh, we thought of starting our own design studio, because he was already working as a UX designer in a very repetitive firm, and I was taking freelance projects. So we were both working in the same domain, and we thought, I'm not getting a job, so why not start our company ourselves? Why to go for employment when people is not giving any job? So, but we were giving a thought about it. We were working towards it. In the same time, a very good thing happened. One fine day, I got a message on LinkedIn from head of design of India's leading design studio, and I was surprised that how it happened. I was on cloud 9 that this was unexpected and unbelievable for me, where companies who are not able to pay, they are also rejecting me to getting a job in the India's leading design studio, where I could learn the design from the company, where I could actually work on the products. So I got it. I got the job. That was in Chennai. I worked there. So while I was working in that design studio, I actually thought, why not I can learn how this design studio works. So because we already had a thought that we will be starting our own design studio. So why not learn how they are actually working, how they are taking projects, to how they are managing it, and how they are managing all the employees. So each and everything I learned while working there. So this happened for a year, and we also made connections in that year. After a year, I got another job offer. And the design studio, it was like India's leading fintech company where I got this job. And so what happens when you have something good, more good things attracts you. So when I got a good job, when I had a good position, I started getting more much better offers. I was getting huge packages from other people. And this was the time I played smart. What I did, I started replying back that I can't take your job offer. Instead, I can provide you with my design services. and I am going to be the co-founder of my design studio, Studio Lama, and you can be my client. So this is how it started. Word of mouth and referrals helped us a lot in getting all the clients. And to all those people who came to me with a nice paying job offer, I could say 50% of them are our clients now. So that's how it worked. That's how all the referral worked, and that's how connectivity works. So when I got the second job, this job was in Bangalore. This job asked me to shift to Bangalore. At the same time, we were planning to expand our studio. We were planning to get ourselves registered, and we were very happy that this happened. This job happened. We thought that this is the destiny. This is the sign of destiny that we are going in a good direction. So I took that job, and we came to Bangalore. After coming to Bangalore, things moved at 10x, 10 times faster. It happened like we got ourselves registered. Then after that, our team expanded. There were so many people who tried to join us, and we also onboarded some people. We moved to office space, which was a big thing. Like with 4 or 5 members, moving to office space could be a burnout for us. But we had to take that risk, because if we didn't took that risk, we couldn't expand more. And we also wanted to bond with our team, to make friendship with our team, because if only we make our friendship with our team, they would be able to understand our dream and our goals. Otherwise, they would be working like how normally everyone works for their company. They don't work for the dream. They just work for the company. So they just work for the money. Here we want everyone to work for their dream, not just for the company or for the sake of money. So that's what we did. We moved to company. After moving to company, just like that, everything moved again 10x faster. We got active on all our social media platforms. And one thing I forgot to mention. So when I was jobless, I got my first project, which was a $15 project. And after I moved to company, we have completed over $100,000 plus. So this was a big thing which happened to us. And within this journey, there were so many people who helped us, who supported us to move faster, to reach much heights. People like Bala Subramaniam, who provided us this stage to share our story. People like our clients who were at the very beginning or very initial time, where we took our first or second project, and they're still with us, supporting us. And last but not the least, our team members, who has been all the time, who supports us more than what we have believed or what we think, what we dream. So thank you so much. And now I would like Harsh to say some words.
Yeah, so as the time is running, to respect everybody's time, I'll keep it very short. Maybe my story can be mystery for the next time. So it's all about risk. People have always told me that taking risk is always better. It takes you closer to your success and everything. I took it more seriously. All of my, every step in my life has been a risk-taking situation. So I was in a situation where I was doing well. I was doing a good job. I'm a self-taught designer. I was kind of a creative when I was in childhood, playing with papers and all, and that's how I got motivated with Radhika here, because seeing her creativity kind of, it's a kind of attachment for me, and I really loved her artwork. So I was in a situation when I was doing good. In COVID, people were like very serious about their jobs. Companies were throwing them companies were throwing people to balance their expenses and everything. At that time, I was like very well doing good in a company. something hit my mind. Like I always wanted to do something on my own. I always wanted to be comfortable and make things comfortable for people who are around. So. Like I was very good. I was doing good in COVID. Suddenly, I felt like I'm not satisfied with the job. I started feel like let's try something else. In parallel, a friend of mine offered a freelancing job. It was just for 1,700 rupees. I got the job done. When I got paid 1,700 rupees, it was more satisfaction than what I was getting paid from my monthly job. It was like more than happiness of earning something which is just for your name. People know me that I'm Harsh Pandey. I do designing, and that's why I'm getting paid. Was more satisfactory for me. So numbers doesn't matter that time. So in that situation, I'm from a very middle class background. I got my sister to married. I had a home to be renovated or maybe like constructed from the very beginning. On the same year, my sister was getting married. And in that COVID situation, I took a decision that I'll leave my job. And everybody around me was like shocked, said like my parents were obviously like very comfortable because I was earning in the family. And I was the highest amount making, and people were reliable with the salary that I was getting. And they wanted to be comfortable for at least a year so that my sister could get married and I could do something after that. Like all the risk that I wanted to take can be done after that. But I believed in the vision that we were seeing together. I feel like friends can be a good team member. So I started collaborating with people like Riya, Lekhraj. So I started like building this network for this day. And like at the end of the year, I believed myself. I left my job in March. I worked really hard. Since it's been 2 years, we have been working into multiple time zones. We have been working 7 days a week, and we have never taken a break so far, just to be more closer to where we want to go. And when I left my job, it was March. December, my sister's wedding happened really well. I got the house done in the same year. So more than like 30-40 lakh rupees got invested in both the things. And like it's not about the value, it's not about the numbers, but it's about the vision. If you have a deadline, I think it's good to achieve whatever you want. So it's about the vision. If you feel like you are dreaming something good, you're on a right path, everything is possible. It's just about taking that risk and leaving the comfort zone. And to succeed, risk is something that is definitely needed to be prioritized. So working from a single freelancer to build a company, and got ourselves office in Bangalore, paying 10 people is something that we are at a situation, and I guess we will achieve more. Our dreams are more bigger than this. This is just the journey. We are like 0.5% of where we are dreaming ourselves, and I hope we will achieve soon. And thanks a lot for this opportunity, Mr. Bala. I'm glad we met you, and I'm glad that we are here. And looking forward to share more beautiful journeys and listen beautiful journeys from you guys. Please do well. Take care of your parents. Take care of health. And that's it for the day.
I have some more things to add here. So, within this journey, we learned one or two things. So, the first one is, if you have a dream, just work for it. Work each and every day. Don't pause. If you pause, it will be lost behind. You'll have to work 2 days extra if you pause even for a single day. So don't take any pause. Just work for it. Work in chunks, but work each and every day. And the second thing would be, try to invest in people. Rather than investing in anything else, invest in people. Invest in your connections. Invest in your loved ones, because people or connections, networking is something which is going to help you. Not today, but maybe in future. But it's certainly they are going to help you a lot. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, everyone.